evening, live from James Street Park in Peabody, Mass. It is the winner bracket final for the AAA playoff games. I'm Jake Amise, along with Gerald McKillop, and we are very excited to be with you wherever you may be. So welcome in, and I think it's going to be a good one, Gerald.
It's going to be a good game tonight. Winners bracket final. Two strong pitchers going tonight. You have Luke Murphy going for the Angels and Jackson McKinnon throwing for the Athletics. So should be a good one. Winner goes to the championship.
Yeah, so these kids, you know, they know what's at stake. They've been playing all year, and we'll talk about this year because it's been a very different Little League year. No Little League World Series this year, so things are a little bit different. But the show must go on, and the show did go on here in Peabody, so we kept it going, and these kids, I think, are better for it. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. The fact that we were able to have three divisions of baseball from kids as young as 7 years old all the way up to 12-year-old kids in a time where they didn't have much else to do.
And you know, I said it last night on the broadcast last night is, you know, being a coach, you know, these kids were chomping at the bit to come out and play.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very unusual year for everybody, but when you think about kids and the social isolation that they faced, to be able to get them out on a baseball field doing something that they love with adults that love teaching and instructing and coaching baseball, it's been a good summer. Hot.
It has been hot. We've dealt with weather pretty much all season. Knock on wood that Mother Nature is a baseball fan tonight, and she will not interfere. So hopefully that won't happen, and we'll get to see two very good teams. The Athletics and the A's do battle tonight. Great pitching, great hitting. You know, you'll see a lot of competitive baseball, and I think that's a good thing, especially at the 9, 10, 11-year-old age bracket. And that's what these kids are. This is the AAA division, and 9, 10, and 11 is the age that we're dealing with here tonight. And so, you know, we're getting ready to start. Should be a good one. You know, we're glad that you're with us. We've been getting comments, you know, pretty much for all the broadcasts that we've done here at PVD TV. And people, Gerald, have been watching from all over. I found out today that someone actually watched from Japan, so that's really cool. And
that's great.
And these kids, they love it, and you know they think they're rock stars. My own child has been on several times. We might have to get him a bigger hat next year because, you know, his head's a little large because now he's a TV star. But it's been great. It's been really great, so they really enjoy it.
All right, looks like we're going to get ready to go soon.
All right. It's Jackson McKinnon for the Athletics today. McKinnon last worked on the 20th of August. And we'll talk about this. Oh,
there's a strike.
And there we go.
I like it right off the bat. Pitcher versus pitcher duel.
Batting for the A's is Luke Murphy.
Oh. It's going to roll through. Nope. Fielded clean. Up. Safe. Beat it out.
Murphy, you know, can run down the line as well as hit for power, so he's on.
That's the hustle right there.
Absolutely.
Pretty routine ground ball. Beat it out. Second base.
Yep. Absolutely. Who do we got next?
So the next one we have up for the Angels is going to be Mason Ritchie. Pass ball. Luke's going to take second base.
These kids will run, and you'll see that. So,
a little bit high, a little bit inside.
Oh,
it's out of play. Foul ball. I know we're going to talk a bit more about pitch counts tonight, but important for the pitchers to get off to a quick start. We don't want to waste pitches right away. Obviously, you want your starters going as long as they can.
Yeah, typically, you know, if you can keep it around 20, 27 pitches.
Ball's high, pass ball. Murphy's going.
Oh.
Throw down from the catcher. Oh.
Not in time.
Yep, he's going to circle. An overthrow from the catcher. Luke's going to circle third. 1-0.
And he scores. Here we are, 1-0. Angels top of the first. AAA winners bracket game coming from James Park here in Peabody. Glad to have you with you. I'm Jake Meese along with Gerald McKillop.
So that's small ball right there. Get on, beat out an infield hit, pass ball advance, overthrow, score.
And I'm sure as our viewers will learn, that's your favorite kind of baseball.
I love it. That pitch is up high too. Mason's going to walk.
All right. Braden Ritchie's now. Braden's got a little bit of power.
Yep. Now you're getting to the middle of the lineup. The big bats are coming.
Yep.
The pitch. Oh, there you go.
There
Foul
you go.
ball. He's hungry.
He's very
He's
hungry.
He's going for it.
And like you said, we're in the meat and potatoes of this order, so they've got some big bats coming, so hopefully that'll work out for the Angels.
Bit outside, pass ball. We're going to advance another base. So Mason Ritchie down to second. Still no outs. One and one. Oh, nice pitch.
That was beautiful.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Still no outs. Top of the first, 1-0 Angels. It's wild outside. Mason's going down to third.
He makes it. So this is what you're going to see. You're going to see, a lot of running. Both teams hoping to wear each other out by stealing bases and taking advantage of miscues all night long. But right now, Braden wants to get a hold of one.
Full count.
Pitch.
This ball 4. Nice block by the catcher, though.
Great.
It's important at this division. Pass balls at home plate. Runners can advance.
All right, another big bat coming up. Nathan Carey. So they got runners at the corner. A little bit brewing in the pot. We'll see what happens. Still no outs.
Go. Strike to start him off.
Nathan, another batter who, if he gets hold of one, we could be having a souvenir. You never know.
It's a base hit to the opposite side. Oh, tough hop. Tough hop. Another run's going to score. Base hit by Nathan. Braden's going to advance. Oh. They're going to hold him at third.
I thought he was going all the way. All right, that'll bring up Vincent DeVola.
Third base coach was awfully excited there.
Hey, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Also want to let you know, throughout the evening, we will have special guests tonight. We have people stopping by that are involved in PB baseball. Should be a good time.
It's a ball. Going to advance Nathan down to second. So, Jay, we were talking about that pitch count. We're already creeping a little bit in the first inning.
So what are we looking at?
Jackson's probably thrown about 15, 16 pitches at this point.
Yeah, it's tough.
Got him to chase one up high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now at this age level, they're able to go to 75.
Yep.
So that gives the managers and the pitchers a little leg room. Not much.
This ball down and outside. And the other part is they got another game. The loser's going to play right away.
Exactly.
So you got to conserve some pitching.
Yeah. So both managers, Frankie Ritchie's for the Angels and Craig Welton for the Athletics. That's what you got to start thinking.
They're going to
about.
advance. Nope, is going to hold them. Still no outs. Top of the first, 2-0. Angels jumping out early. Long way to go.
Long way.
Strike 2.
And McKinnon will battle. He's typically, once he settles in, it's his game. So once he settles in, we should be in for a nice pitching duel.
That one got away from him. It's going to be ball 4. Oh, they're going to go.
Oh.
Nobody's covering. That's aggressive. So a walk Oh, the runner's now he's going. Vincent's advancing the bases. Oh, they're going to call it dead. So Braden Ritchie's came across.
3-0. Angels top of the first.
Just checking on the catcher. I think it got a little bit of a bump there.
It's going to take 5. Oh.
Okay. Looks like they're going to make a change.
Oh, so they're gonna do a pitching change.
Yep, they're going to bring in Christian Pieria. To come in. Hopefully they can collect that first out. But he's going to inherit a runner at first, a runner at third, no outs.
Mm-hmm. So Christian last worked on the 16th of August, and had a big outing, 76 pitches. So
we're going to need to have him come in and stop the bleed a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a long way, 6 innings. That's a typical standard Little League game.
Now, what about for our viewers as far as, is there any kind of run max, or is there any kind of slaughter rule per se?
Yep, so in AAA, what we do is through the first 4 innings, I believe, it's a 5-run cap, or if you bat around the order once. The last 2, and we saw this last night, there was a tough inning for the Braves. It's unlimited, so as many runs before you got to get those 3 outs to get out of it. So we're at 3 runs right now. We're about halfway down through their lineup, so we may see that bat around or that 5 runs that could help the A's get out of the inning. So he gets 8 warm-up pitches. It's a Little League standard rule.
Yep.
After that 8th pitch, it's go time.
And they'll settle in pretty quickly, and we'll get going. So. So again, we got runners at the corners.
John Betancourt stepping to the plate.
Yep.
It's going to be a little outside. Ball 1. If the runner's going to go down, fakes the throw. Okay. So now runners second and third, still no outs.
Again, very, very early in the first inning, 3-0 Angels. So both teams, they're trying to find their way through this.
Got a little bit outside. Betancourt's up. 2 balls, no strikes. Looks like he's playing around on the mound out there trying to get that footing right.
That sweet spot they like.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to miss high.
Something that we'll talk about in a little bit, and we actually have a special guest to talk about it, is there's a number of safety rules in play because of the kind of year that we've had. And one of the things that are new is the umpire would normally be behind the plate, but he is behind the pitcher's mound.
Okay, so John Betancourt's way up 3-0. See if he's going to get the green light to go for it. Yep.
He went for it. Now, what are your feelings on 3-0? I know that's been kind of a topic lately.
I always say, trust the batter more than you trust the umpire.
That's sage advice. I say, if you can hit it, swing.
That's right. You want to see kids going up there and being aggressive. You want them to look to hit. I always say on the AA level to the kids that we get to coach is, we don't care if you strike out, just go down swinging. Get in good swings, and that's all that matters.
Exactly.
So he's battled back, full count, no outs. Runners at second and third. Angels up 3-0.
Oh.
That's going to get out of play. Foul ball.
Those cars got lucky. Not always the case.
Yeah, I saw we had one last night, right?
Exactly.
And I heard your wife stressing that she thought it was yours.
She did. I was a little nervous.
That would have been your fault somehow, though, I feel like.
Yeah, well.
Probably, right?
Yeah, probably. He walked him.
Yep, walked him. Bases loaded.
So with the score 3-0, 2 runs could come across, and this half inning could end. So the joys of AAA baseball.
Okay, Ryan McGuire's up. First pitch is outside. 0-1. It's a tough time finding the strike zone tonight. It's just reps. And I think the longer he's out there, through 76 pitches you said last game.
Correct, yeah. And it's been a couple of days in between starts, so he's rested. Very important, rest. A lot of people ask why they do the pitch count. That's exactly why. We want to rest these kids' arms.
Yeah, we'll talk about pitch count more tonight for sure. One's going to miss. 2 balls, no strikes.
And part of some of our guests, we do have some managers coming on, so I'd love to get their thoughts on different things. So we'll definitely talk about that. Thank you.
Okay, 2 balls, no strikes, bases loaded. 3-0, top of the first. Oh, nice hit.
Oh.
That one's going to get down. Fair ball to right field. 1 run's going to come across. That's going to push across the second run. That is your 5 runs.
There you go. So half inning, and the Angels. So what do we think of this, Gerald?
There it is. Nice clean hit right over the head of the second baseman. 2 runs across.
5-0. Very aggressive. Very aggressive by the Angels in that half inning. So half inning in the book. 5-0 Angels. We are live on PBD Access Television. I'm Jay Camise along with Gerald McKillop. 5-0 Angels. We will be with you here all night. It'll be great. We're glad that everyone's been watching from all around the country. And we will be bringing some special guests on as well. So that'll be good. Also want to remind everyone out there that you may have a loved one that's playing in tonight's game. If you go to pbdtv.org, I actually did it this morning and placed an order, you can get a copy of any of these games that we're broadcasting here on PBD Access Television. It's a great little key site. You can watch it over and over. The kids love seeing themselves. So it's a great thing.
Okay, so the guy who started it off, the base hit at the top of the first inning, Luke Murphy's going to go up to the mound now.
Like we said earlier, Murphy can do it all. He's diminutive in size, but definitely not in heart, and definitely not in skill.
Well, I remember him last year in AA, and he just killed us every time we played him.
Speaking of cars, this was last night. I was here. Take a look at this.
As a kid, you love this. You're just hoping it's hitting something. And you hear that sweet thud of metal.
Not when you have to pay car insurance. Definitely not. Definitely not.
So here's your public service announcement. When at a Little League game, do not park on the first base side or the third base side.
Yeah. I have my own secret spot. I don't tell anyone about it. It's my spot.
So one of the things, people might be wondering what AAA is. This is really a hybrid level of Little League. It's definitely instructional. They're still teaching the kids to be a little bit more independent on the field. No coaches out on the field unless you're coaching a base. And this is really the step before they go up to majors, which is our older kids, typically 11 and 12s, but we do have some 10s that have the talent and ability to play at that level. But this is really still an instructional level. The coaches are working hard to get these kids acclimated to being on the field by themselves. It's real baseball rules.
And not to sound like the oldest guy in the room,
but he is.
But I am. And when I was playing, and we were talking about this a while ago.
Aggressive to start.
Oh, here we go. When I was playing, you didn't start playing until you were 8 years old. These kids start at 4. So they're pros by 8.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I started at 8 years old playing T-ball.
We actually, where I lived, we did a hybrid. So it was after a year of T-ball, and then it was a kid pitch. I couldn't imagine doing T-ball and then switching to kid pitch.
Yep, that's quick. That's Luke. Strike out. 1 out. As a pitcher going out in the bottom of the first with a 5-run lead, that's got to feel pretty good. Gives you a little bit of extra confidence.
And a little bit something to work with, you know, because you're going out, it's a playoff game. Oh,
there's another one. Third time a charm, maybe?
I don't know. Again.
Oh, there's another foul. So you'll notice the pace, right? So Jackson works a little bit slow on the mound when he was pitching. And then Christian works a little bit slow. And Luke typically works a little bit faster.
Correct.
That's just his routine. So you'll see he's ready. He's got the ball ready to rip.
And this is Jackson McKinnon, I believe?
Yep, Jackson McKinnon's up. So Luke again way ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 down. Bottom of the first. Angels are up 5-0. Bit outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
So again, the Angels and the Athletics. Angels in red, Athletics in green.
There's a hit. It's going to drop. Oh, nice catch.
Look at that.
Nice grab.
You love to see that. You love to see that at any level, but that was great. Absolutely fantastic.
So Mason Ritchie's playing short. Nice grab. Going right back to him. Look at that. Nice throw. 3 up, 3 down.
3 up, 3 down. And that was Nolan Barber on that. All right.
So we're going to see that replay.
Look at this.
Tracking it down. Beautiful. It's a nice extension.
It's all the things you want to see.
I'm sure somebody's going to be watching that at home tonight on replay.
Oh, absolutely. I'd wear the machine out. Again, I'm showing my age.
All right, Jay's been teasing these guests all night.
All right, so we are very fortunate as we go to the top of the second to be joined by Julie DuPont. So Julie wears a couple hats here at Peabody Little League. She not only sits on the executive board, but she is also a manager at the AA level. Anything else I don't know about?
No.
And she's super talkative.
So we asked Julie to come on. Basically, what we'd like to cover, and we've kind of teased it a little bit, is to talk about, Julie, as you know, for being on the board and being a manager. This has been a very different year.
Yes.
So we've done things a little bit different. There's been some changes. So tell me about some of the things that we've done throughout the different levels to keep the kids safe.
Oh, I mean, you mentioned it a little while ago. The biggest change, I think, was having the umpire behind the pitcher as opposed to behind the catcher, which I know at our AA level is a little bit more difficult given the fact that some of our kids are little. And, we notice some of the calls are off, but, you make do with what you have. And, I see that. And also, the masks and having keep masks on the kids and all that. The safety stuff is there. I think we've all done a really good job with it. The kids have definitely done a better job than I think we all anticipated them doing, which is been great.
They've far exceeded what I thought. They far exceeded what I thought was going to happen. They did a great job, especially the younger kids. So, that was a really good thing to see. Some other things that we've done, I know we've done temperature checks for all the coaches.
Yep.
Some you'll see here at James Street, not a lot of kids inside the dugouts. We have everything set out behind. I actually like that feature. I hope they keep that, actually.
Yep.
Only the pitcher and catcher maybe sit in. So those are kind of the things that we've done. A lot of people that I've talked to, they said, "Oh, you're playing this year. What are you doing?" So, no stone has been left unturned. We're constantly looking at guidelines, constantly looking at updates. And we've said this, it's constantly changing.
Yep.
2020.
I mean, we're fortunate. We have an awesome league safety officer in his first year, John Hoffman, who's also a manager of the AA Nationals. He's actually playing. His team has a game tonight. But John and the rest of the board did a tremendous amount of work to try to keep these kids and volunteers safe, and I think we've done an exceptional job. From spacing the kids out, as Jay referenced, 6 feet apart behind the dugout, swapping balls, making sure that each team has their own set. When they go out their pitcher, they're not mixing baseballs as they go out there. The masks on the kids, but I think the parents have also done a great job helping us, making sure that the kids understood that it was going to be a little bit different. But again, it's all about playing baseball. This year it was just about playing baseball and being very safe doing so.
It's been awesome. Julie, you want to stay with us for the inning?
Sure.
All right.
So Julie's team had a big upset win last night. One of the youngest teams in AA took down the big bad Orioles.
We did. It was a good game. Very good game.
I believe this is AJ Vargas.
Yep, so AJ's going to lead off. We're at the 8th spot in the lineup. So you're going to see that top of the lineup. Luke Murphy's going to be up again. There's the start you want. Strike one.
And like we said in the first inning, Christian's going to find his footing, and he's going to work it out. And I'm sure you can relate, Julie, as a manager, when they have a tough start, especially that first inning, them coming into the second inning is big.
Absolutely. 100%.
So Christian's up now. No balls, 2 strikes. He's going to put it in play. Fielded cleanly by the catcher. Nice play.
Great play. Great play. So, Julie, not only are you on the board, and you're also a manager, but you're also a mom.
Yes.
You have two a boy and a girl twins.
Yep, 7-year-old twins.
And they play in the AA division.
Yes.
So what's it been like going through this year as a mom? Like, concerns and everything? Swing?
As a mom, it's scary, putting your kids out there, but, you can't keep them in a bubble forever. And, with the safety rules in place, I feel comfortable as a mom and as their coach. I definitely feel comfortable with them being out there playing. So.
Absolutely. And would you say, we talked about this earlier, would you say that the listening ears are a little bit sharper this year because they've been home and they're itching to play, or what do you think?
A little bit better.
Spoken like a mom.
Some days are better than others.
Absolutely. And at the AA level, AAA level, major levels, I think the thing that we've seen across the board is they're loving it, number one. And number two, they're growing. And the skill set is there. I mean, We talked about it last night. From game 1 to game 12, in there. From game 1 to game 12, such a difference.
Yep. And that's what you want to see. You want to see every kid advance. You want every kid to have a great experience.
Absolutely. And have fun.
Now,
we had a
kid last
Ball
night
4.
who's never been on base the entire season, scored 3 times last night.
Oh, that's awesome.
And he must have went home like a rock star.
He was loving every minute of it.
That's awesome. And that's what it's all about. And plus, too, and we talk about this a lot as well, it's not like when we were younger, baseball isn't the only game in town.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to actually have a little substitution action.
Okay.
All right, so we have up now Jackson Soares for the Angels. There was a stolen base by Chase DeMonico. So Chase is down to second. Have 1 out. Top of the second. Actually, it's Gabriel Von Dietsch, number 4 at second base. Looks like the Angels changed up their lineup a little bit.
Got to stay aggressive.
So Jackson Soares is up. 1 out, runner a second. So we're talking about that pace, much slower.
He's trying to find his rhythm, his pace. And again, compared to Murphy, he works a little bit different. And you'll see that. You'll see that in any level of baseball. Little cheer.
I like it. Crowd's getting into it.
They're into it.
Oh, he's going to go. Throw down to third. Ooh.
Oh! I think the ball got away.
Yep. Jackson's going to go down to first. Close play at third. Good throw down by the catcher.
So that'll bring up DeMonico. Angels are creeping back to the top of the order.
Runners at second and third, 1 out. They're going to hold.
Looks like Mother Nature is creeping into the building.
Ooh, just missed. The weather's been tough for the AAA playoffs. I think every night we've been watching radar. I watch crew's getting ready. They're getting everything covered up.
Yeah.
Not a good sign.
Except us. In the event of rain, hopefully it'll be short, and we'd be right back. So.
Still runners at second and third, 1 out. He's going to put it in play. Ooh, nice catch by the catcher.
All right, look at that.
I mean, the hustle for these kids tonight is awesome. We saw a great play last half inning. His shortstop. Now we saw another great play at home plate.
So now we got 2 outs, 5-0. Angels still. They bat.
Okay, so now it looks like
Reyes.
Yep. Levi Reyes. He is the last batter in the Angels lineup. And then we'll circle around to the top. It's a big spot for Levi right here.
I remember him at AA. He swung really well.
Gonna miss high.
They are definitely into it tonight.
So we have 2 outs. Christian's looking to get the A's out of this inning. So Julie, how many more games do you have for AA? How many more games for the Cubbies?
We have 1 game left, and it is on Monday, and we will actually be on PBD TV that night.
And I will be there. That'll be a great game.
That's a great way to end the season.
Should be very fun for the kids. They've been looking forward to it. So.
And we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some guests, and we're going to have different things that we're going to do for the kids. So it should be a great time. They should love it. And that'll be it.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Almost got him to chase. Ball gets away. Runner's not going to advance. I can't tell if it went by fast or slow. I think it depends on the day.
Yeah.
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 But again, I mean, the board starts working on the season. I mean, for the board this year, it starts in September.
True.
It's pretty much a year-round thing.
Yeah, when I tell people that I go to baseball meetings in February, they're pretty surprised. But there's only 2 months that we don't have board meetings.
Yep.
December and July. So, it's the board. They're like they're like the man behind the curtain. They do so much that no one really sees, but it's very much appreciative.
There's ball 4. Okay, we have bases loaded again.
And look who's up.
Top of the order. So Craig is going to come out. Craig Welton, the manager of the Athletics. Pep talk time.
Craig's not short on pep talk, so I think they're going to be all right.
No, we're very lucky in this division. We have incredible managers, incredible coaches, and this year was important. We had 5, 6 coaches a team to make sure that we were implementing all the safety standards that we put into play. So there's no way this season happens without all of our on-field volunteers. And it's not just showing up for games, they're practicing. There's a lot of team communication that happens.
Cast of thousands, right, Julie?
Oh, absolutely. Lots of emails that go out with all the different changes we've seen this year.
It's been like the weather. Wait 5 minutes and it's going to change.
If there's a base hit up the middle. Oh, great play. Got him.
Nice play.
Great play.
And that ends the inning. Well, thank you for joining us.
Oh, well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
And we will, at least I will see you next Monday.
Yes.
Me and my lovely wife.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be great. It should be fun. That'll be, that's Carol Savage.
Yes.
Which is down the road a piece.
5:30.
5:30.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right, we'll see you then. Thanks,
All
guys.
right.
Thanks,
for having
Julie.
me.
Thanks, Julie. So something that, I like to look at, and I know this is a thing that you're a fan of, is uniforms. And the Athletics in green, and the A's in red. Did you know, Gerald, that the Athletics actually were the first team not to do a white top for home?
Really?
Yep, Charlie Finley, the very eccentric owner of the Athletics in 1963, got permission by Major League Baseball. It was actually a rule before 1963 that your home tops had to be white and your road tops had to be gray. Now it's commonplace. He actually, when they unveiled the uniforms in 1963, they had a fireworks display. It was a big to-do, very similar to what we do now. But, and I know you're a fan of the San Diego Padres' new look, so...
Love the classic look. Love that brown and yellow.
Yeah. Also, that brown and yellow named for another important figure, Roy Kroc of the McDonald's empire.
Yep. Okay, so we're going into the bottom of the second. Angels still up 5-0.
Looks like Murphy went back out there.
Yeah, Luke did not throw many pitches in the first inning.
Very economical. That's what you want to see. Pitch count, very, very important.
So again, this is a big game. The winner will advance to the championship game. The loser will advance into the losers bracket final. Still a chance. They will meet the Pirates. I know we have manager Rob Ordway is going to join us in a little bit.
Yep.
So it's, each team will live to play another game for sure. But it's nice going into that championship game undefeated. You have to be beaten twice.
So it's very possible there could be more than one game.
Of course,
to get to the championship game. Here we go.
Strike to start them off. Yes, I believe last year's AAA championship series went 2 games. So totally possible.
This looks like
batter couldn't get out of the way. That one got away from him.
And that was
hit by pitch.
Number 12, Joey Russo. And I believe that should bring up number 3, Chris Nazaro.
So that's an important one for the A's. Get the runner on. Looks like he's okay. It's a way to start off. It's important at this age to get ahead in the count.
And I know we say it all the time as coaches, but in Little League, especially in Little League, small ball is huge. And it teaches these kids to play the right way.
Yeah, again, we talked about AAA is still an instructional league. We don't keep standings. Strike 3. Runner's not going to advance.
And that'll bring up Claire Welton, number 9. Swinging.
Again, I think he has started every batter with an 0-1 count.
Yeah.
It's getting cloudy, Coach.
Yeah,
getting cloudy. A nice hack by Claire. Finds herself in a hole 0-2.
Claire, one of 3 Weltons associated with this team.
And her brother Charlie, I think, is going to follow her.
Exactly.
That's a tough one. Just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the second. Angels still up 5-0.
Claire's looking for a pitch.
That was inside. The runner's going to advance. Oh, the delayed steal.
Another one of your favorites.
Love it. Okay, so Joey Russo is down to second base, 1 out. We are full count. There's ball 4. Okay, A's got something going now.
There we go. Again, still early. And we saw it last night with the Braves. I mean, you can roar back. Here's Charlie Welton.
Charlie's got 2 guys on. Runner's going to stay put.
Still a little patch of blue in the sky.
It's very little. Charlie with the big swing is going to put it into play. Going to be a routine play for the shortstop.
Nice catch.
It's 2 outs. So we hear a lot of people ask, what types of pitches do these kids throw in Little League? So we could talk a long time about this if you want to.
Yeah, we could really get into this. For me, personally, it's It's all about location.
Yep.
It's
Looks
all
like the
about
runners
control.
are going to go. Play down to third.
Oh,
Got him.
got him.
Nice throw from the catcher down to third base. That's the third out.
Quick inning. Again, here we are live at James Street Park. I'm Jake Camise along with Jerome McKillop. Coming into the top of the third, Angels 5, Athletics 0.
So back to our pitch conversation. So we have rules in place to really protect the kids and keep the kids safe. So we have all of the pitch count stuff. So after each and every game, we submit all of the pitch totals for each pitcher. They're recorded in a central database. That way we can make sure that we're adhering to all those rules. We're a league that does not allow curveballs to be thrown or any type of breaking balls. We teach the kids to throw pretty much a fastball and a changeup. It's really all they need at this level. We would definitely not sacrifice an arm to have kids throw curveballs.
And unfortunately, you know, I know I've told you this story, and this is a story that's really resonated with me. I talked to a mom once from Tennessee, and her 10-year-old son had to have Tommy John.
That should never happen.
No,
Never should happen.
You know, and to the point where, you know, no one would do the surgery. They finally found someone to do the surgery. So, you know, it's a very, very, very real thing.
Yeah.
It's not, you know, we don't want you throwing curves because our kids can't hit curves. It has nothing to do with that. You know, Little League, USA Baseball, you know, they all do very, very, you know, stringent things for pitch counts because it's a very real thing.
Yeah, we have to remember these are kids, and we start them pitching off really starting to get used to it in the coach pitch division at 7 years old.
Yeah.
But again, nobody will throw more than probably 15, 20 pitches a game. It's not from the full distance. It's modified. But again, arm health is very, very important. You never want to see a kid getting Tommy John, especially at 10 years old.
No, you don't want to see that. It is worth mentioning at this level, if they are over 11 years old, they can throw 85.
Yep.
So you know, the 9 and 10-year-olds, you'll see upwards to 75. Then tack on 10 more for the 11-year-olds. And here we go.
So Mason Ritchie, who's made a couple really nice plays in the field, is going to try to start it off for the Angels. He's up 1-0.
Angels have really come out, all guns a-blazing.
It's a nice aggressive swing from Mason. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, last night and tonight, these catchers, they're working hard. And something we'll talk about in a little later, you know, it's kind of been a big thing in baseball is the one knee up, knee down, the full crouch.
Oh, an aggressive hack. Is it going to get through? Yep. Squeaks right down the line. Mason's having a nice little ball game tonight.
Yeah.
It's his second time on. He walked his last at bat. Now he's going to add a base hit.
That'll bring up Braden Ritchie's.
Yep. Braden walked his last at bat as well. So the lead runner on. They're in the top of the third, no outs.
No outs.
Well, big swing from Braden. Wind is blowing straight out to center field.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Well, I was going to say we're feeling it. Is he going to go? Nope. Fakes the steal.
Again, with Ritchie's, you got that power.
Yep.
And he's not afraid to show it.
He's a big boy. Pitches down. Nice. Another healthy hack. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's looking to send it our way.
Yep. No outs. Runners on first. Again in the top of the third, 5-0 Angels. Looking to add a couple more. Up he's going. Mason's going to advance down to second base. Runner in scoring position.
One thing I've noticed early with both teams, they're very good at, I guess you'd call it ball security. No one's throwing it around.
Yep.
Which is hugely important.
That one's going to get away from him.
Mason's dancing around on second. They walked him.
Walked him. So Braden's walked twice tonight.
Here comes Nathan Carey.
Nathan had a base hit his last at bat. That's going to be high. Runners are going to advance.
You got there. Moving him along.
Okay, there's 2 for Nathan. Still no outs.
This is where you want to pile the runs on early on.
Is he going to go down? He's going. He's going to advance. Runner's going to go down to third. 6-0.
6-0. Now, something I want to point out, and I was just going to bring that up, at the AAA level, only one successful attempt at home.
Yep.
And that's successful. Had he not have been successful, he could have tried again.
Get another one. Oh, nice hit by Nathan. Oh, nice grab by the second baseman. Braden will get back to third.
Nice grab by Chris Nazaro.
Those are big moments for kids. Get a nice grab in a playoff game like that.
It's huge. That's an ice cream moment. You know what I mean? That's like,
That's absolutely.
Mom, I'm ready for my sundae.
You guys can probably hear that wind howling through.
Ball is definitely going to carry tonight.
There is a rumor that we may be joined tonight by the president of PB Little League.
Really?
That is the unofficial rumor. She could be here tonight. Christy DiLoretto, enjoying from home, sending me text updates. She's thrilled with our performance.
Well, hey, we aim to please. We aim to please.
Pitch is going to be outside. So not only do we have the AAA playoffs going, our Majors Division playoff, which again is our 11 and 12s with some 10s sprinkled in there. They are going to be starting up their playoff soon as well. I actually got the bracket today from the Majors coordinator, Rick DiLoretto, and they are starting on Monday night.
Excellent.
In our AA division, we'll be wrapping up Monday.
Monday night.
Julie. And the Cubs facing...
That game will be here on PAT, so
Yep.
that'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. In all seriousness, and we like to poke fun, but it cannot be understated the job that Christy DiLoretto has done. And not just her, the cast of thousands. I'm sure when she took office, she didn't expect this. None of us did. So definitely commendable.
There's a ball. Yeah, Christy spends a lot of time daily. I'm usually the recipient of a lot of those emails and texts, but she puts in a incredible amount of work for these kids.
Yeah.
And this year is her first year as the president, and not easy to take over a league, which is in great hands. But it's been a tough year for all board members, but especially the presidents of all local little leagues.
So they definitely, her and all the other league presidents, they definitely deserve kudos. That ball gets away.
So we have run out. Runner still at third. 1 out. And that was Vincent DeVola down to second base.
That's John Betancourt up at bat.
Let's see what John can do here. Runners at second and third. This is a big spot. Could really blow the game open right here.
Yep.
John was actually on the Royals, the AAA Royals last year, who made it to the championship game. Weren't successful.
If I'm not mistaken, and please correct me if I'm wrong, not these exact guys, but didn't the Angels?
Yep, the Angels team name were the champs last year.
You know, and there is a championship presentation after the championship game. Here's a large championship trophy, as well as trophies for all the participants.
That's going to be ball four, so John Betancourt's going to make his way down to first base. Bases loaded again.
And that looks like Ryan McGuire.
Okay, so let's see what Ryan can do.
A lot of these kids multi-sport athletes.
An aggressive scoop hit right there. Up. Oh. Tough play, not a true play there for the shortstop. That was a tough one.
That was a tough. I believe that run scored.
The run did come across. It's now 7-0 Angels. So Braden Ritchie scored that run from third base. The runners all advanced down. This is A.J. Vargas. A.J. popped up to the catcher last inning. Oh, throws it down.
Catcher's very aggressive.
I really appreciate how aggressive the catcher of the Ace is being right now. Not afraid to throw it down, keeping those guys honest.
And another thing, you know, that you can appreciate, both teams, you know, they're up there swinging.
Yep.
They know what's
That's
going on.
what you want to see.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see. You want to see kids being aggressive. That one's going to miss outside. Okay, so you have Vincent DeVola down at third, John Betancourt down at second base, and Ryan McGuire at first base for the Angels. A.J. Vargas is at the plate. Top three.
7-0 Angels. Live Peabody Little League AAA winners bracket.
The winner of this game will have to be beaten twice. That was ball four, so the runners are all going to advance. It's another run. Angels take an 8-0 lead.
Now, what about as far as a mercy rule, Gerald?
Well, we're getting close. 10 runs after, I want to say it's 4. So Gabriel Von Deech up. Gabriel walked his last at bat. So 1 out. Again, the 5-run max inning run rule still applies here. Only in the third inning.
We're still early.
They have 3 this inning. So we have Gabriel Von Deech up. He's going to be followed by Jackson Soares.
In there.
That's a nice pitch. Umpire likes that outside corner.
Yeah.
You've heard me say it 100 times at this point. I always say to the umpire at the beginning of the game, please be consistent. If you're going to be consistently good, be consistently good. If you're going to be consistently bad, be consistently bad, but just be consistent.
Exactly. It helps the kids, too.
It does. All right, so let's see what Gabriel's going to do here. Base is still loaded. That one missed high. Again, we talked about the pace difference. Christian likes to work slow.
Yeah.
Takes his time.
Luke's a lot quicker.
Yeah, Luke works pretty fast. That's 3 balls to Gabriel.
Can't tell if it's clearing or...
There's more blue.
There wasn't much earlier.
A lot of wind blowing up at home plate. Looks like the catcher had to step out there for a sec. This is all-time slow work right here.
Yeah.
This is great. This pace is snail. And look at that.
He got what he wanted.
He got what he wanted. Little gamesmanship right there. So that's 2 outs. That's going to bring up Jackson Soares. Jackson walked his last time at bat.
You know, and something else that we've talked about quite frequently, and never underestimate this, is baseball IQ. These kids,
Oh, yeah.
they have it.
We're going to have another pitch and change. Christian's going to make his way back out to center field, and looks like we're going to have number 4.
I believe that's number 4 is Matthew Soares.
Yep. So we have a Jackson Soares versus a Matthew Soares right now.
I wonder if there's relation. Cousins, maybe?
Maybe.
As he warms up, I know we're going to talk about this a little later. You know, we couldn't do any of this without our sponsors.
Very true.
You know, we have some great sponsors that have been with us for years, new ones that came on this year, and especially this year and the tough year that we've had. It has been paramount for our success due to our sponsors. So that's been absolutely great. We'll be talking about them a little bit later, but definitely you can never give them enough shout-outs.
Yeah, the season really can't happen without the support of the sponsors. Pitch behind. I just received a text message from your wife saying that we are boring. There's too much baseball talk happening.
Definitely a different kind of chemistry. And that's all right. And that's all right. You know? You can always, you know, variety is the spice of life,
That's
I like
true.
to say.
That is true.
So. And she's
there's the way to get out of it.
there you go.
So Matthew Soares comes in, quickly works, gets that 3rd out, but not before the Angels push 3 more across.
8-0 Angels.
8-0 Angels.
Live from a very windy James Street Park. And we're hoping to be joined by a special guest in a little bit. I don't see him. I don't know if he's wandering in the ballpark. So hopefully we'll have someone come up and we'll be able to chat with someone But yeah, again, it's so great that people from all over the country and all over the world are able to watch their loved ones play. And I heard so many stories last night of kids after the game going home and watching themselves.
I mean, for many people who are obviously concerned about the virus and have pre-existing health conditions, I mean, Peabody TV has stepped up so big for these families and for these kids to allow people to watch the games from home safely.
Yeah, I mean, it's really great. And like we had mentioned earlier, we are really hoping that that's a partnership that we can continue, because it's definitely worthwhile. All right, here we go.
Okay, Luke Murphy's back on the mound.
This looks like Abby Teresi will be leading things off for the Athletics. I apologize for any mispronunciation. My last name is Camise, more commonly Camisi. I answer to anything. The good news is I think the wind's died down just a tad.
Well, it's definitely, there's a lot more blue in the sky. I'm hoping we're going to get this weather window. Okay, let's see what Abby can do. See if she can start off the A's here. That one's going to miss.
One of the things that I missed this year, and obviously because of safety precautions, and I know it's something that's near and dear to your heart, no sunflower seeds.
I was going to say no seeds has been tough. Oh, nice play.
Nice.
Nice hit by Abby. Just fielded cleanly by the first baseman.
Hey, you can't be angry with contact, right?
Nope. Now, I'm a bacon and salt sunflower seeds guy. I like.
Let's take a look at this.
Nice piece by Abby. Right down the first base side, just fielded cleanly.
Both teams have made some really, really good defensive plays.
Okay, so we're going to see Christian up at bat. Christian was pitching most of the game so far for the Athletics.
Yep.
He's back out in center field right now. That one's going to miss high.
And then after Christian, we move into the pitcher now of record, which is Matthew Soares. So he'll be top of the order.
Nice big hack by Christian. It's going to even it up, 1-1. 1 out. Bottom three, Angels commanding 8-0 lead.
But as we saw last night, anything
can happen.
And usually does in Little League.
Yep. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Murphy's still way down on his pitch count. He has a lot of room to go. Oh, Christian puts the ball in play. Oh, nice knockdown by Betancourt. Oh, tough play for the first baseman. Just missed it.
It looks like Christian reached.
Yep. That's the hustle you want. Don't quit up. Don't quit on a ball that you put in play. Run it out.
Because anything can happen.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Betancourt. Knocked it down. That's what you want to do. You want to keep the ball in front of you.
Again, sound baseball in the early going.
So you'll see here what we're talking about on the replay.
Oh.
Oh, there's another.
Oh.
Ooh.
He's going to make it back.
Double play.
Look at that. And that ends the inning.
Mason Ritchie is having
a game.
Unbelievable game at shortstop for the Angels. That is 3 fantastic plays he's made. You talked about the baseball IQ. Fielded it, knew the runner was off the base at first, threw over to first, double play.
And that's and that goes back to good coaching. I mean, these volunteers, they teach these kids the right way to play, and you just saw it pay off right there with that play. So you can't ask for anything better right there. That was This is like replay palooza. Look at this.
There's a lot of good plays tonight. Matthew Source puts it in play. Gets it over to first baseman. First baseman steps on the bag. Out of the inning.
Out of the inning. So believe it or not, we're moving on to the 4th inning. And the wind has died down a little, so that's good.
Oh, our special guest.
Guessing a little bit. Looks like Matthew Swords is going to go back out there. Matthew's trying to find his footing. Here's a young fan. Having a good time. It's a nice shot of James Street.
So again, awaiting the loser of this game are going to be the Pirates, who put up 21. That's a football score.
That is a football score. That was a great game last night. You know, I went to the park to watch my son and ended up calling a baseball game. It was quite an odyssey. But it was a great game. And they await the winner of this one.
We were hoping to have Rob Ordway, the manager of the Pirates, join us, but I heard he is doing some film session right now with the Pirates tonight.
Aha.
Scouting reports. I mean, these guys take it serious.
Yeah, they absolutely do. Absolutely. There's the Angels hanging out. These kids are having a ball. I mean, you can just see it. Again, you know, cooped up for so long, able to be outside to finally play baseball. It's great. And like we said, you know, 2021 will be here before you know it.
2021 can't come fast enough, Jay.
I agree. I agree. All right. Pirates.
Okay, we're ready to start.
Yeah.
Top 4, Angels up 8-0. We have Chase DeMonico starting it off for the Angels. Chase walked his last at bat.
Reyes will follow him. And then top of the order.
Back to the top.
We'll move it on up, as someone once said.
Oh, nice hit by Chase. That's going to get down. He's going to go to 2. That's going to be a stand-up double.
Oh.
And if you're the Angels, that's how you want to start off.
Absolutely. You don't want to take your foot off the gas right now.
So we're going to see another replay.
Nice piece of hitting by DeMonico right here.
Nice hit, opposite field.
Perfectly placed.
And again, you see the kids hustling. They're running hard.
And that was a clean, I mean, he fielded it cleanly,
Yeah.
the outfielder. I mean, no mistakes.
Nope. Chase was hustling down the line. When you hustle down, you can get that extra base.
Here's Levi.
Levi puts the ball in play. That's going to get
Nice.
through.
Whoa.
Up, get past the center fielder. Levi's going to run into second.
Run scores.
Chase scores. That is 9. So Levi will get a single and an extra base on the error.
Nice piece of hitting by Levi there.
Well, I would say hits are contagious. The guys in the truck are working hard tonight, Coach Jay.
Absolutely.
Working hard. Another
Absolutely.
replay. Solid contact up the middle and another hit.
Oh,
And
runs
that's
out.
the speed we were talking about. So Luke is going to get to second.
He's hustling,
Yep. But they're going to rule the play dead.
and he'll go back.
Yep.
He definitely got speed. A definite.
So let's see what happened. The catcher's down.
Oh.
Let's hope that he's okay.
That catch has been working awfully hard tonight.
Yep.
Oh boy. It's tough.
You don't want to see a kid go down. He's tough. He's a catcher, though.
Yeah.
He's shaking it off.
And he gets back on his feet.
So we're going to see another replay and see what happens here. Luke's going to put the ball in play. Second baseman knocks it down. That's what you want. Oof.
Oof.
That's a close one.
Too close for
Yeah,
me.
that's a. When you're gifted with the wheels, use them.
Yeah. Don't leave him in the shop. Bring him to the park.
So the run scored there. That's 10-0. Oh, and another hit. Mason Ritchie's having a big game for the Angels tonight. Luke Murphy's going to go from first to third. That's my favorite thing. Mason with another hit, or that's his. Actually, this is that's his third hit of the night, second hit of the night. He walked his first time at bat.
Now it's 10-0 Angels.
Runners second and third.
Let's take a look. Oh. Look at that. Oh. Valiant effort.
Look, they're going to advance. There's going to be the 11th run. Runner's going to go down to third.
Umpire's wiping off home plate there. Very dusty tonight. Looks like Braden.
So Braden's going to get in with the runner at third. And another hit for the Angels. It's just base hit palooza. That one's going to get by everybody. That's going to score a run. Mason Ritchie's is going to score. Braden's trucking around second. He's going to go. Oop.
Oh.
What a play. Oh. Is he going to get him? Oh, great
He got
hustle
him.
play.
What a nice play by the
Great
catcher.
hustle play by the catcher.
Wow.
Braden will still get credit for that.
Nolan Barber. What a play.
I mean, that Nolan is working extra hard tonight. A great hit by Braden.
Wow.
He was hungry for it. He wanted to circle all the way around.
Yeah. He wanted a home plate celebration. Just a bit short.
You can see the confidence, right? These kids are getting up. They've seen their teammates, and there's the replay. Oof. Braden says, oh, boy.
He does not quit. Both of them.
Nope.
I mean,
No, these kids are going to give you everything they have. So we have the Angels up 12-0. Nathan Carey at bat. 1 out. Nobody on.
Actually, I think catching. I could be wrong. I think that might be Chris Nazaro catching.
Gets out of the way.
I'm looking to see. Actually, I think that's Jackson McKinnon. Number 8.
Might be number 8.
Yeah. Our apologies. But a great play nonetheless.
Nonetheless. Nathan went after it.
So 1 out, top of the 4th. 12-0 Angels. And they're going to ride this thing all the way.
That's a strikeout. It's going to be 2 outs. Vincent DeVola's coming up. Oh, and a nice hit by Vincent. Ooh. What a play by
Nice
the pitcher.
Play. Matthew soars.
Strikeout, line out. What I love is the kids are. Oh, here comes another replay. So Vincent gets a nice piece of it.
Contact.
Got to field your position, though. Really nice play by Matthew.
Excellent.
3 outs.
And we're moving along. So here at Peabody Little League, we have, we were talking about the sponsors, we have 2 levels. We have our home run sponsors and our Grand Slam sponsors. Grand Slam, here's another look at that.
This is a hustle play.
Yep.
Braden's trying to get back.
Look at him run. I mean.
He's going after him.
Oh.
And the dive just got him.
I mean, that's...
Just got him.
That's commitment right there.
Yeah.
Absolutely commitment. And it looks like Murphy. I think so. It looks like Murphy's going to be back. I would assume that he's still pretty low on his pitch count.
Yep. I'm just looking through the score sheet. The Angels actually have 12 hits tonight.
And 12 runs.
12 hits, 12 runs. So we are getting close, Coach Jay, to that slaughter rule.
We are. So that's something that we're definitely going to keep an eye on. But like we saw last night, anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
I believe, it was, I want to say it was like 9-2 and the Braves clawed back, so.
Yeah, I mean, they came back, and then, again, the Pirates got real aggressive.
Yeah.
And
absolutely. Also, I want to remind you, if you go to peabodytv.org, you can order any DVDs to any of the games that we've been showing here on Peabody Access Television. I actually ordered a DVD for another event that I participated in, so it's a great keepsake. And the kids love it. They can watch it over and over and over again. So.
I can attest to that.
All right, this looks like McKinnon.
That's going to hit him.
He's had a tough go.
That's a typical game for a catcher. Couple collisions at home plate, get hit at bat.
He looks like he's all right.
Yep, he's going to make his way down to first.
Dad checks on him.
So now you're going to see Nolan Barber step in. The A's going to have to get something going this end, and if they want to keep this game and keep it moving.
Yeah, because we are getting close.
Let's get into that point. No one's going to foul that one back. And this isn't it. If the A's can't rally back, they're going to be back in action again against Rob Ordway and the Pirates.
Yeah.
That'll be a great game.
That'll be a great game.
And the Angels will advance if it stays true. A nice pitch by Luke. Runner's going to advance down to second base. So Jackson, who was hit by a pitch, clean steal down to second. No outs. Get into the middle of the lineup for the A's. If they're going to do something, this is it.
This is it.
Nolan puts it in play.
Oh.
And he's going to beat it down. Oh, nice play by the first baseman. Barehanded grab.
Wow.
But still, Nolan hustled down.
Runners at the
He's going
corners.
to beat that. Runners at the corners. Okay, Joseph Russo is going to step up. He was hit by a pitch his first at bat. Joseph, puts it in. Great play. Ooh, got him in second. See,
Wow.
that's the hustle play.
That was a great play.
Levi almost picked that. I thought he had it at first. But the center fielder threw him out. Looks like we got player down.
Catcher.
Yep. So Jackson's going to score there.
This.
So we're going to see that one again. Ooh,
He almost had it.
But here's the heads-up play by the center fielder. Sees the runner trying to get aggressive.
And did you see the way Reyes set up?
Yep.
I mean, he was ready.
Perfect setup. Right in the back of the bag. So we have one out.
Runner goes.
He's going to go down to second. So Joseph Russo down to second base.
I believe there's only one out.
There is only one out. Strike. There have been a lot of really good plays.
Oh, excellent.
These
Excellent.
coaches have to be thrilled, regardless of what the score is or who wins. There have been some tremendous plays tonight.
We were talking about, the DVDs that you can get.
Yep.
I'm sure with all these great plays, they could do a DVD just on instant replay.
I mean, it's never too early to start shopping for Christmas or any of those holidays.
Absolutely.
But he's going to put it in play.
Oh.
Matthew Stores knocks it down. Sorry, Mason Ritchie's knocks it down. Oh, throwing it around a little bit here.
Oh,
Russo's going to get to third.
he's going to try.
Oh, he's going to go. And there's
He
that
makes
second run. It's a little bit wild on the base paths. But they're going to push a run across. It's now 12-2.
Clawing back.
Yep.
Again, only one out.
Yep.
Anything can happen.
And Chris Nazaro gets down to second base. He saw that small window and took it.
Yeah.
So we have Claire. Claire Welton's up. Claire walked her first at bat. Claire's going to put it in play. Runner's going to... See, that's the baseball IQ there. Oh, now he's going to go. That is a great play by Chris Nazaro.
That was great, yeah.
He waited to see the play develop. That's what you want to see. He would have ran right into it. That would have been an out. And advances down to third. All right, now Charlie Welton's up.
Still only one out.
Little rally for the A's here. That one's going to get behind him. Oh, Claire's going to... Oh, She thought about it.
She did. But again, you can see Reyes got over there. He was ready.
Big hack by Charlie. I mean, I'm impressed with all the backing up. Pitchers covering the plate. Outfield backing up throws to first and third.
That play when Reyes set up on second base from the play from the outfield was outstanding. Oh.
Charlie made contact, but Luke was able to field it cleanly. That's 2 outs. Runners are going to stay put at the corners.
Yep.
That's going to bring up Abby Teresi.
Yep.
Abby grounded out to the first baseman last at bat. Turned into a nice night.
Yeah.
It was windy for a little bit.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have to take cover. Didn't have to happen. Thank
strike.
goodness. I didn't wear my galoshes.
12-2. Be great to see the A's push a couple more across here.
That would be great so we can keep going, you know.
There's a strike.
Oh, that'll end it. That inning. Are we done?
So with that, that is going to do it. We were talking about that mercy rule. That's why they needed that one more run. Just couldn't push him to third.
And
so you're going to see the Angels advance to the championship game where they'll have to be beaten twice, which I think that's going to be a tough task for any of these teams left.
And tomorrow night, the Pirates and the A's will meet. So what a great game. You know, like we've been saying all night, great plays on both sides. And the Angels come out victorious here at James Street Field. 12-2 is your final. And we'll see you next time tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, so
tomorrow night, losers bracket final again. Athletics versus the Pirates, and the Angels are going to await the winner of that game on Friday night. And that'll be the first game of the championship series for the 2020 AAA season.
Look at how happy. You know,
that's great. The smiles are great.
That's great. And you know what? You got to tip your cap to the other side, and they look just as happy. For Peabody Access Television, Peabody Little League, I'm Jay Camise with Gerald McKillop from James Street Park. We'll see you tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.